Welcome to Capital and Crypto. We talk about money, tech, and financial freedom every week. Today, we're going deep into the world of crypto wallets. What they are, how they work, and how to choose the right one. Before we dive into the crypto wallet, a key point to take note. Cryptocurrency is stored in the blockchain, not in your crypto wallets. Let's use the most famous cryptocurrency Bitcoin as an example in this video. People refer to Bitcoin as a digital currency, but it may be easier to think of it as an electronic asset. Bitcoin are digital assets whose ownership is recorded on an electronic ledger, updated almost simultaneously on about 10,000 independently operated computers, known as nodes around the world. Bitcoin purists believe that unless you manage your own wallet, you don't truly own your Bitcoin. A normal wallet stores cash or your credit cards, but a crypto wallet isn't like your regular leather wallet. It doesn't actually store cryptocurrency. Instead, it stores your private keys. The critical credentials you need to access and manage your crypto is stored on the blockchain. Your coins are always on the blockchain. The wallet just lets you interact with them. Think of it like online banking. The money's in the system, but the credentials unlock your account. A crypto wallet is built around two core concepts, the public key and the private key. Wallet software uses complex math to create your private keys, and from the private keys, it creates public keys, and then it creates addresses from the public keys. These three are mathematically associated. The public keys are actually your receiving address. Anyone can see and use it to send crypto to you. Your Bitcoin is associated with an address in the Bitcoin blockchain ledger. You can't tell who each address belongs to, but you can see how much Bitcoin is associated with each address. So the single most important thing that a wallet does is to store your private keys. If you lose the private key, you will lose your Bitcoin. Lose a public key or address, and that's okay. You can always recreate them if you have the private key. So the private key is like your secret password. Be careful, if someone gets this, they can empty your wallet and you can't get the crypto back. So the tip is never share your private key, ever. Wallets fall into two major categories. Hot wallets are connected to the internet. It's great for fast access but vulnerable to online threats. Cold wallets are offline. They are ideal for security and long-term holding. Any kind of wallet can be a cold wallet, and some can on occasion be hot wallets. There is another type of categorization of wallets, the hardware the wallet is on. Let's break down each wallet type so you can decide which one is best for you. The first one is web wallets. Web wallets lives in your browser or on an exchange. The wallets on exchanges are called custodial wallets, which are provided by the exchange, such as Coinbase, Binance, Crypto.com, etc. There are also websites where you can create an account and get a wallet that is accessible through your web browser. They're super convenient, but not the safest. If you're actively trading, they're fine. Just don't store large amounts. And actually, this is a pretty terrible idea. You really have to trust the website or exchange. Not only do the site owners need to be legitimate, and web wallet sites have been set up to scam Bitcoin owners. Number two, on the other extreme, we have the brain wallet. A brain wallet is when you memorize a passphrase. That's it. No device, no paper, just your memory. Super minimalist, right? But let's be honest. Forgetting your seed phrase is way too easy. So unless you have a photographic memory, maybe don't risk it. Next up, we have paper wallets. These are physical printout of your public and private keys. People used to print them and keep them in safes. But they're kind of old school now. If the paper gets wet, lost, or stolen, it's game over. Leveling up, we have metal wallets. A better way is to replace the paper with metal. Your recovery phrase is etched into stainless steel. There are companies selling metal wallet kits, generally designed to save the seed, that come with a selection of characters that you can use to string together the words. But they are often expensive and one is not enough. A hardware wallet is a small dedicated computing device that runs wallet software. You can create your own hardware wallet by getting a dedicated device, a laptop or desktop computer, a smartphone or a tablet. installing wallet software on it, and use the device solely as a wallet. Keep it turned off most of the time, and it's a cold wallet too. Some companies make dedicated hardware wallets too. Some more recent hardware wallets are designed with two parts. So one part is connected to the internet to send a transaction message to the Bitcoin network, and the other part stores the private key. This part is never connected to the internet and thus cannot be hacked. Be careful that the scammers can replace the instructions with their own and repackage them to sell online. Unsuspecting buyers can have then followed the instructions which direct the users to enter a particular seed that creates the seller's private key on the device. Then when the buyer of the device sends Bitcoin to the address associated with the key, the seller quickly sweeps the Bitcoin away from the address. So regardless of the wallet type, there are 5 essential rules for staying safe. Number 1 is to back up your seed phrase and store it offline. Number 2, use 2FA on all exchange and wallet logins. Number 3, never store private keys in your email or on cloud drives. Number 4, use hardware wallets for savings, hot wallets for spending. And number 5, be paranoid. If it sounds too good to be true, it is too good to be true. So here's how to decide which wallet fits your needs. If you're new to crypto, start with a mobile wallet. If you're trading daily, a web or desktop wallet gives you access and flexibility. And if you're storing large amounts or for the long term, go for a cold wallet like Ledger or Trezor. Crypto wallets are the gatekeepers of your financial freedom. Choose wisely, secure properly, and you will never have to worry. If you learned something today, smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell for weekly financial wisdom.